So I called you here today, just so I can cough out these words. Stando Sam, from the first time that I saw you, I observed the way you walked from a distance. Little did I know that you were walking into my heart. When you said hi, I had already concluded that nguye lona. I want to love you like my customer, provide food for your soul, water your heart with my love. Bona, I'll emotionally be there, be the walls of your esteem. You won't always be right, neither will I, but you shall always be treated as king. Woza kimi uma uxakekile ngizokubuza imibuzo eqondile ngoba wena ungumaqondane wami. I will commit myself into softening your lips till they stretch from ear to ear. My knowledge will be spotting your mood from a simple hello. I will have the skills of giving you consistent happiness, and my habit will be loving you. Uthando lami for wena luchisa amadama namanzi. Ngivumele ngilivalele ngaphakathi njengengikholwane edinini lomrazana. Our love will be different in such a way that 1 + 1 = 3. See, 1 will be my love for you and 2 will be yours for me, and adding me plus you creates us, which equals 3. When you get angry and difficult, I will be polite. I will shut up and listen. I will acknowledge your anger without contradicting my calmness, and your possible solution will be to smile. Allow me to love you like my customer, because as much as I could have given my love to someone else, I chose to inject it to your heart. Kahle kahle wena buti, bengifuna ukuthi vuma ngikuthande.
Ay, so ngathi bokukhuluma nami yazi.
Wathi kanjani ukuthi akakhuluma nami?
Oh, excuse. So khona umuntu mhlawumbe ngempela ubumbhalela yona le pop.
Well, kahle bengibhalele i-crush yabo.
Oh.
Wena, dikhaji lo crush.
Okay, as so we want to say thank you very much. A round of applause because ukugcina for sisters.
All right. So, Nagalibito Kena Nicolette Wagamashile, and welcome to Daily Thetha. It's the #1 youth talk show in the country. Now, I think you've already kind of get an idea. But Melody, funukutshela story. So, uyabona kunomzala wami aseThekwini, uyabona?
Yeah.
Awuhleka.
Hayi indaba nestory mara go on.
Umzala wami ne, unabantwana abayi-2, untombazana nomfana.
Okay.
Untombazana bathi uMasixole.
Okay.
Umfana asithandana.
Oh.
Manje kube ne-crisis. Intombazana yathatha ulwandle.
Hawu Nkosi.
uMasixole washona. So ukusele bani?
Masithandane.
Oh baby. Yebo masithandane.
Hayi Nicolette. Hayi listen, ngegama nesibongo umeledwa kamiya ugcwalile usibe uziza umunja lo. Of course obaziyo ke uSherifi, and it's another episode. Namhlanje kunzima ngoba sikhuluma not ngothando but sikhuluma ngetradition which is called Bachelor's Day in the Irisland, the island, you know. And namhlanje banika people in the leap year an opportunity ukuthi bashele as a woman umuntu wesilisa. Now abantu besilisa bazoba uncomfortable today because bazositshela amajiti ukuthi khona mhlawumbe bashelile, khona bazange bashelwe, and ukhumbule ukuthi nawe siyacela utilize the social media very well. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, #DailyThetha. Awukukhulume nathi kancane sifuna ukuza ukuthi wena mhlawumbe webe bakushela or wenze njani.
Yeah. Mara Melody, wena umbuthi tabeke uba uncomfortable mangakushela. Ubile uncomfortable manje mangithi baby masithandane nawe.
Well, I was uncomfortable because you just asked me out on national TV ngizothini.
Ubuthi yebo, uyangithanda na, uyangifaka or uyangikhipha.
Phela mina ngisuthathekile, mina bozongishela mina uze right. Bathi idudla intombi wena ngoba uhle ngifana njengelanga.
Hawu. All right, I mean, I guess ndiyabona nami sengithathiwe ngithi for baby. So, let's welcome our studio guest.
Okay. So, lendaba besiqala namhlanje, it's very important to understand ukuthi it's all about understanding ukuthi nalithuba someone as umjita has an opportunity to be asked out by a woman. Fuqala ngawo awuthiyami. Would you allow a woman to say, "Can you marry me?" Would you say yes? Ungathini?
Yeah, naya libitso la ka ke nna Ernest.
Sure.
Mina ngapfumela.
Serious?
Ngapfumela kutekwa hi n'wansati.
Okay, but if let's say it's shati, amalobolo zakhishwa uwe or we?
Tani loko mi vurini mi ku no ya lava ku humesa loko ya fana ku humesa malobolo.
Sisters, asizwe kuwe. Have you ever asked out a guy?
Yes, I have.
You have? Okay, tell us the story. Come kanjani?
So I asked out this guy. Ngamtshela ukuthi uyangichaza ne.
Sure.
And then he rejected me.
Why?
Athi type yakhe.
Yo, excuse.
So ngamne.
Excuse. Okay, put them fast. Have you been asked out and let's say mhlambe bacela ukuthi umuntu osifazana athi ngicela umshado. Let's even say serious thing. Ufuna umshado. Ungavuma?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Mina ngumZulu ngilandela isiko as much as we like our ideas sometimes, but then we shouldn't let them consume us. Yabo.
Okay.
Might be like good idea. We know that women can do a lot, but then some things should be just like left as ideas. We shouldn't try and practice them.
But awuthami ngumZulu namne. But ngifuna sibuye kanje. Fethu unemali uyena ozokhipha amalobolo. 1. 2, uyambona mfethu uliphethe isaka. Imali ikhona. What's really your reason? Is it your pride?
No, nje like ubusiko like imali iyahamba iba khona iphina before, so it's not really about money.
After school is after school, mina ngizokushela. So bon.
Okay, last one before Ngiza kuwe. My brother, have you been asked out? Tell me the storyline.
Yeah, I have been asked out before by a few girls in this room, as a matter of fact.
Yay!
I'm joking. Yeah, no, I have been asked out when I was in primary school. I've been asked to be someone's Valentine, banquet partner, and yeah, just a relationship. I've been asked out by a girl. And also I've had like 2 stalkers. Yeah, just ladies that was just checking up on me, you know, on WhatsApp, on Facebook. Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
It boosted my ego as a young man, you know, growing up. Yeah, I mean, it made me feel more confident as a man.
Angazi, mhlambe wena into ekuthusayo or ekujabulisayo. Tokazi.
We've got a social media coming in from Tumelo. Ari, there is no problem. My girlfriend initiated our partnership and our love is 3 years old with a 4-month-old baby. Joy as a blessing, and that was not the first time that a girl hit on me. What's all that fita gidilo? Let's go my feet. We are sliding into those DMs. Papa, putsa tabaki. Bayile bawushela lwena.
Igama lami ngukhona ngiphuma eKempton Park. Mina ke bangishela vele.
Into zakho.
Izinto zami mina lezinto since grade 11 vele bangishela. Ngicina ukushela grade 11 since then bangishela abantwana vele.
Bafunani ku? Bakushela why bashela wena?
I need like popular nyana kulama social media.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why my baslider in.
Bathini mabakushela?
Ungitshela ukuthi phela ngifuna ukuba nawe yabo uyangichaza izinto so. Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. My sister, washela baby.
Mina, yebo.
Yebo kela.
Ngiyashela.
Uthini mawushela?
Ngisabani? Ngikala ngamehlo.
Yeah.
Yabo?
Wenza
bese
ngamehlo?
ngiyawaflonta ngithi. Bese ngithi sabawell.
Sabawell.
Say your type. Just handle. Hayi bese thathekile ke one time.
And do you think there's anything wrong with women going for what they want?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that because I feel like it's just the thing now, especially with our generation as well. I feel like it's okay for me to go to someone and tell them that I really like them. Because you don't know what the outcome will be. We could end up in a marriage, we could, I don't know, end up in a business partnership, whatever it is. I think it's good.
Okay.
Sure.
Abuti, ki o ausi man, or washela man. Left, right and center. Abatlo tseba wasibawela ban. So ga ka sibawela wena re kopa lenyalo.
Kama usakile ngibe Thetha East Davidson. Mina vele ugele makathi uzongishela ngiyemvume mina.
Ngiyovume.
Ifethu there some aspects abantu abeza ngawe yabona ama intentions ukuthi awekho sharp yabo.
Ungathi no kula mehlo lawa wena.
Amehlo phela kusuthandwa phela umuntu lona. Mfethu amehlo kusuthandwa ungajuthwa amehlo umuntu akubheka ngezinye indlela ezifananyana bese wena ufuna uqhumukela entweni like ethandweni it's not about the looks, it's not about money.
Athuza ngothando ugeli. So why? Because kuza yena akuzi wena. What's wrong?
Usho kangakanani ukuthi uthando lo noma itrap?
Hey, oh, okay. We must run away from these kind of things because I would say and we have to believe as women when a man comes and approaches you, indeed, and because potential.
And Futhi Besbuya from the quick ad break, who knows also share about her story that she asked out a man.
And they are happy. Let's go to an ad break.
Welcome back to Daily Thetha la SABC. Wanifu Kletungena Kulega, the show just started, and Xazo Shisa. We're about to have a very important conversation. Kunosisa we Eastern Cape, and she decided ukuthi ashele ubafo. So Ubafoza is here in studio. Put Tabangamnis is here, but we have Usis Sigelelo who's on the line, and she's gonna give us her perspective. Because Uputi now we are plush our students. Sis Sigelelo, welcome to the show on Daily Thetha.
Hello.
How are you?
Now we are plush sis. All right. Sharp low coin.
Ngiyaphila kunjani?
Siyaphila. So I guess ngene indabeni kancane ukuthi yini ekwenze ukuthi ube nesibindi ukwazi ukuthi yazini I'm going to ask this man out.
I knew that he was going to say yes because sometimes I feel like that about okay where his mind is at and stuff, and then I was like I'm going for it because I could see that hey yes of the champions by any man. So I was like, I'm just going for this.
What did you feel before Mcele? I mean, you could feel maybe was yes, but did you feel Uktuga? Was there a sense of?
Yeah, I was terrified. I was really terrified. And the way we did it, like, it was in public and all of that. So,
so Sikelelo, just a quick one. What was happening between the two of you before Shela? I want to understand, Guti, what was the nature of your relationship in?
Oh, we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
for how long?
But I wanted more. I wanted, you know, but he was talking future and stuff. But I'm like, this guy, man, I can't keep that.
So Usisinda Guti, she wanted more. She felt like Uguti as in the 2 months we batandana, she Uguti babe boyfriend girlfriend wasn't enough. What has put Zocella touching his andla when a warm one.
And you put delay process. What was happening?
No, you see, as we guys, we somehow take time.
Yeah.
You know, you still want to make sure, guso. But I was umuntu, my feelings are good, say how far level oguyo.
Yeah, sure.
But above all, it the balegile has been happy.
Yes, in that moment when is it out?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I was shocked. I think and that video, it trended almost close to 6 million all around the world.
In terms of views,
views, and you know, getting calls everywhere. Yeah, we saw. And if you watch that video, you will see that I was even happy, like, yo, boy, I get it. Hey, not to shut up now.
But shut up now. And that's my biggest question. If you were so happy, King, delay the mokopa because you're both in the same boat. You wanted what did you want to make sure was in place?
Yeah, I could say maybe there's this thing umachita or arativna konge kare batla.
Yeah.
Let's go to mutu wana man. Atake mutu nanga setlelena, kishapu, happy, mandra blender or what? Life minati. And then nining, how to what to sama mole, la lihlo, Beyonce wa fita, like all right.
Mara amataka. As my cheetah kupa buta fela, ne?
Yeah.
Kimang makoti jwal.
No.
Because bao shelile wena. When I was shela
makoti intelligent. I change intelligent.
Okay.
Opule proposal. Has a culture. Malobolo ki culture.
Okay. Kimanga topatala malobolo.
Kita wantana malobolo.
And why? Can you tell us why? Why do you because only this thing only culture if moto or koena ariero ja lunch. Go patela yena because ke na go kopanga. So re ritlisa ko na ko lenyalong. O re sesi ke gopela o nyale. Akere se le etsa byang.
Over this thing nakongwe ka sebedisana bo
Yeah.
we can go 50-50 either ha re bona ka re all right e ka re culture ena di family di kai I mean zota wa bantu e khone o etsa a lo tsetsa malobolo o morata motho so le ena for the re ke ntse malobolo let's go 50-50 ha be ka re all right kwa no tla wantsha tabla pisa transaction a tle bankeng ya ka o tshware wala khe
Plus the family alone, at the end of the day, ne? So it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'll get on a culture. I culture ethnics. What has culture done? Happiness personally relatana. Let it be.
Yeah. Marakoko, and maybe we can ask Sikelelo, ne? So Sikelelo, usaliteng. So if family yakho mayibona le video, ithini yona?
Oh my word. I was like, the person I was like, no man, this is just it's nothing. It's just making memes and stuff. No more, we're extra. So, but now eventually I was like, because now they're on and I put my bola and so I'm like, okay guys, I need to come to you. This is actually happening.
It's a real thing.
So does it mean ukuthi njoba that cousin?
It's memes, those things, and then the next day I was like, okay, now because now they have nothing. And then so I had to come.
Yeah. We're struggling with the line a little bit, Melody, but I think we get the gist. For her, she said to her family, telling her to joke, nyana. I am a meme. Say when I was I keep it over.
Yeah, well, those keep. Yeah, because I mean, I could say we relate.
Yes.
Mina yes, Koko Sami, Skim Sami.
Let's
do it.
Yeah, pose I am young cousin.
Yeah, what? So my pose.
Something. Did it change a dynamic relationship? Did it change anything? Do you feel sometimes she's wearing the pants in the relationship?
No, not really. Really. Even the personality is sharp. But though sometimes when I'm mixed feeling emotions, nyana, utimare, makoti felo, magatum tet, magati one, kama melangi two. Ngoba mangpegi ring, we are passing it all. So you're thinking of those things.
Because I mean, here's another thing. Sihlala emphakathini we abantu abahloniphani into kanjalo ukuthi awona uyibhara. Bakushelile, kusho ukwazi ukushare.
Awutham, in life, phila nabantu mara ungaphileli abantu.
Oh, nice.
Inkinga empilweni, phila nabantu ungaphileli abantu. Abantu bastruggle amandla. There are thousands and millions of people but struggle to live their potential life or to do whatever they want to do freely and be happy because of kamuntu makuzoti umaki akabeki isinto endlini umaki akayenzi iwalata umaki uyakubheka kubuyele life iqhubeka kusasa sekuphelile phila impilo yakho, don't be bound because of what people are saying.
I love that. And now I have asked the guy out before and now we're happily married. Simple question, are you happy?
I'm happy.
Uyabonakala lo bhuti.
Jubilee.
Quick one. And could if I was to swim, I mean, how do you feel when you have to ask out a guy, if you ever have?
Okay. If it happens that I ask a guy out, I mean, kitoba happy because basically it has to do with feelings. Attraction. Personality ya gagwe. Because okas no lata motho nje ilona ummona no wa no mo fufela ummona pele maybe boma 2 hours or okay maybe personality ya gae is or character ya gagwe then go molata obviously you are happy you sorted where that's the kind of man you want that's the kind of man you're going to settle in with so yonkinto yoba sharp
so you're for it.
Yes.
Okay. Mina labo sesilaba reject la understands ba reject kanjani because to be quite honest we've got a cheat code, Melody. When we share a guy that we know ukuthi uzothi yes. So angazi laba reject ukuthi kwenzakalani but uLudekwazi went out to the streets ungangibheki kanjalo mina ngakushela namanje uLudekwazi went to the streets and she went to go find out khornabo nabaso ba re king na ka go shelana and this whole leap year proposal. Let's go and see what they had to say.
people have always felt that traditionally a man is supposed to ask a woman out. Kodwa ke namhlanje sizova izinto ezintsha because it's leap year, of course. Igama lami nguLuthokazi Ndlazi and I am at your service. Sizova ulutsha uba luthini nangalento. Would you propose to somebody? Would you? And if you propose, irresponsibility yelobola ekabani. Sifuna ukuva kubo ke mabasixelele uba bathini na. So namhlanje sitha nge-leap year proposals and how women are now encouraged or they feel that they have the courage to approach men and propose. What do you think about it?
I didn't even know about it. I wouldn't care about it. I don't care about it actually because I didn't know about it probably. But I think if you're a lady and you like a man, you should go ahead and propose if you want.
right today. No.
If a woman asked you out, would you say yes?
Yeah, nakanjani. If I know her and I also like feel the same, I would say yes. But now if it's a complete stranger, I don't think so.
Would you ask a man out?
Ngingambuza ukuthi manje umthanda ngingamtshela ukuthi baby ngiyakuthanda ngicela isijolo. No.
Why not?
Makandifune yena. Funa yena angincenge. Kunalanto alapha ngom.
They asked you out for marriage, proposed marriage. What would you say yes?
Yeah, because shuthi angithanda yabo. Mhlambe mina nginama means ngesikhathi ngimshade so yena manje ama means angangicela and yabo 50-50 manje. So yonke into yasebenza.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, if the feeling is mutual, you know, and probably you have talks, you know, about getting married at some point. It's dope that she broke the ice, you know, yeah.
Aba desperate ewe. Yes, ngamcela ukuthi anishada, une-right ukuthi nishada lento nomfazi wakhe. Angeke phela sithandane siphelele emoyeni. Abantu bayethuma abathandana kumele kube nomshado lapho.
Whose responsibility is lobola?
Obviously, it's the outie, you know. But like also, you know, some 50-50 as well, you know, in some days, you know. Yeah.
Masivumelana ngomjolo mawufika esikhathi sokuthi mina naye silobolana. Angeke ukwazi ukuthi ngikhiphe imali amalobolo ngoba lokho akuvumelekanga. Kumele kuye uyindoda akhiphe imali amalobola kuphela. Anti mina naye siyathandana. Yena bengakwazi ukunitshela ukuthi uyandithanda yena nami ngiyambona ukuthi lo muntu uyandithanda.
Whoever pays first, yabo kuyafana. Ngoba ngaqhamuka kuyena ngaqhamuka kumina kuyafana ukuthi siyathandana so ithiwa ukuthi mina othanda yena naye uyangithanda so I believe naye funa.
Numbers don't lie. The majority rules. Go to shoot your shot either way. As long as you love this person and you know that they're good for you. So again, next time you have to pop the question, think about who you really want to be with and why you're asking them about this. Abanya bayaz no believe here is an alonto leyo. But this is why Thetha is here to let you know about these things. Let's continue talking.
Welcome back to Thetha la SABC wana kumnandi lamhlanje. Kumnandi kakhulu every day Monday to Thursday between 10:30 and 11:30 yindaba because sikhuluma ngezinto ezisibona emphakathini wethu. And today we're speaking of course about this proposals, you know, this culture. But also kunama debates amaningi in this conversation because umuntu osifazane bekashela umuntu esilisa kube ngazuthi kunento embi yenzakalayo.
It's like as if she's loose.
Yeah, and
desperate.
And nje uthanda izinto uyapapa. Well, sicelile ukuthi ubaba Kunene who is the pastor of course from the Church of Christ of Africa ukuthi angene naye akhulume nathi kancane, but also we brought in the Black Diamond which is uLerato Ruwele who's also in studio. She's known with social media as umuntu nje uhleza phawula ngezinto ezithize. But firstly, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I guess the important question. Pastor ngiqala ngawe ngoba ngiyazi umuntu onenkolo, umuntu olandelela izwi. How do you feel about umuntu wesifazane enkonzweni yakho ashela ubaba athi yazi ngicela ukuthi ube ubaba ekhaya?
I think we should start lapho umshado uvela khona.
Okay.
Because kwelami side mandibuka na kwi culture na kwi indlela kaNkulunkulu. It's another door xa starta umuntu wesifazane ecela umshado emntweni wesilisa. Kahle kahle uvula umnyango ngekho nje. Because umshado comes from uNkulunkulu.
Sure.
And the culture goes with uNkulunkulu. Ngendlela yasemshadweni.
Okay.
Because uNkulunkulu nguye odale umuntu wesilisa kuqala.
Okay.
Wabese uyamlalisa. Wabese ukhupho wesifazane.
Okay.
Wabese uyabahlanganisa. You understand?
Pastor.
Yes. Then after that, when you check a culture yelizwi likaNkulunkulu, ngamadoda true from the beginning because yonke into ine-source inala ivela khona ayikho into engavele iqhamuke nje yenzeke kungekho la ivela khona so now amadoda ngawo abhadala ilobola ngawo ahamba ayocela umuntu wesifazane
Ngikubuza mshado yabona ngifuna ungena khona lapho kunamakhaya aphilayo namhlanje because of abantu besifazane omama yibona baphethe ikhaya umsebenzi awenziwa wobaba abawenzi kodwa sokumama lo owafika emva kobaba sekuyena osokuyibaba ekhaya. How does that change the culture? Because according to the system, yes, but impilo esiphilayo seyishintshile baba. Abomama sekuyibona bahamba phambili ngokulungisa amakhaya and bekumsebenzi wobaba.
Even single parented homes baba.
So emshadweni la sengibuza khona ukuthi umshado manje shuthi so uvinjwa yilama principles kodwa awukwazi ukuvimba ukuthi umama abobaba ekhaya.
Good. As I said before, ndathi yonke into inala iphuma khona.
Yeah.
Once waluza istep okufanele unyathele kuso, you will lose indlela yokusupporta umuntu wesifazane. Because umshado comes from uNkulunkulu. And uNkulunkulu uthi umshado mawubekeke ngendlela zonke.
Ilobola yona ibuya phi papa? Ibuya kuNkulunkulu yona. The culture of ilobola.
Good.
Iyavuthisa. Itsokoteng iphuma khona nayo ilobola.
No, not as such.
So siyenzile thina iculture.
Yes, because of order kaNkulunkulu.
Okay.
It's because of order kaNkulunkulu.
Oh, that's where lobola came from.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't it uNkulunkulu yena uthi inhloko yendoda nguye. Inhloko yendoda.
Yeah.
Let's say sithi inhloko kaKristu uNkulunkulu. Inhloko yendoda nguKristu. Inhloko yekhaya indoda. You understand? It means indoda in a role enkulu ukuyidlala enkosikazini wayo. You understand? So nokuba khona kukankosikazi it's because of indoda. Asiyondoda bakhona because of unkosikazi from the beginning. You understand?
Is that not a bit, and maybe let's bring in Sister Rato. Rato, does this not sound a bit outdated?
It does, and with all due respect, Baba, I just think the whole idea of not being able to ask Umo to be or you want to be with them is a bit primitive because we're not living in the 19th centuries where things that were rules the rule of law that was set back then was applicable then. It's not applicable now. Realistically, things are starting to happen, and what culture and religion does without even nullifying people's beliefs is that it doesn't accustom or allow people to exercise human nature. We need to first go back to the tenet of understanding that before you are a certain religion, a certain race, you are human first. So there's many things as humans that you are going to experience that don't necessarily go with what culture says you should do or what tradition says you should do. We need to be able to understand that society is a culture and we are the society. So we have the ability to change that narrative to say, okay, just because previously this is how things were done doesn't necessarily mean that when a woman now starts to do certain things they are taking away the role of the man or because I'm proposing to you as Mutwaka I'm saying no, I'm going to be the head of the household. And another thing that we don't understand is now in the 21st century, in this new decade that we're in, people do pray for relationships. 100%. So I now I now as a single person can pray for my relationship and maybe I get a sign you know what I mean, and I don't want also to be pressured into saying okay
and we're passing our child bearing years and I can talk about with Pastor Pastor Lerato said something very important. Culture, we must understand that culture is not stagnant. It's one thing now. Agriculture evolve in society. Society ya chinja, Pastor. And I think it goes back to question Melody. Why as banna le batlo tshwarelela the culture ili servisang? Where's the meeting point?
You know, kwenzekalani. The culture can be changed, but uNkulunkulu akashintshi.
And that's fine.
But the way uNkulunkulu create ngakhona, create ngakhona. Therefore, that's why ngithi laba bantu bavula omunye umnyango. It's a new door.
But there's multiple ways to skin a cat, Pastor.
No.
Doesn't have to be one way.
No. Even God never changed. uNkulunkulu akashintshi. Angithi thina we created by God. Senziwe uNkulunkulu. Isn't it? Even emshadweni uzukwazi ukuphatha kakhulu unkosikazi uhlale. Fanele wena uqala ushade noNkulunkulu. Ushade noKristu.
Maybe asibuza uBhuti Thabang. Bhuti Thabang, as your situation is different from and maybe it's another way of eating a bread. As Pastor is explaining. Do you still feel you will still be the head of the house
Yeah, as Mfundisi Ash, I'll still be the head of the house.
Yeah.
But there's a problem is that if si happy, are you saying Unkulunkulu just because Mfundisi Ute, there's a door, there's another door that is open.
Yeah.
So it means Unkulunkulu won't bless my marriage.
Hey,
So it means so young start line alapo.
Yes, I want to say something. Yeah.
So that's the thing with me now. I feel like I'll still be the head of the house, but not the headache.
I'd like to add to what Abuti Tabang is saying.
Yeah.
To say, Hore, sometimes also being the head of the house doesn't necessarily mean Hore, the rules ditla go away. I get it, you can both be the heads in your household, but with respect.
Yeah.
So I think what the main problem that men suffer from is that how kala ore, hi, we are doing things together. Hi, we're now sang pi. Hey, mina yimi engmeling saze ingumo in the house. But it's not even like that. The thing that we don't understand is that sometimes we want culture to dictate how we must be within our relationship, and that unfortunately is not going to happen. So with being the head of the household, when someone proposes to a man, it's not saying, "Hore, I'm taking away your gender role as the man in the relationship." No, I'm just simply confessing my undying love for you. And I feel like if you are a self-aware person, you're able to say, "Hore, the way killing Mushimani was not like a thing. This girl is even saying,
I'm worth the fight."
Yes, I'm worth the fight.
Yeah.
So it more than anything, it would encourage me to try to be a better person, to
so I can propose and submit.
Yes, 100%.
Uxolani ngiyazi abantu usempangeni lapha eKZN ngicela ukuthi nje nawe ungene kancane ufake nawe izwi lakho ukuthi uthini la ku Daily Thetha. Sawubona.
Ngibingelele nababukeli be-Daily Thetha emakhaya nayo yonke i-audience estudio baba.
Yebo baba.
Ngifisa ukuphawula kancane lapha. Ukuthi uma uNkulunkulu evusa u-Adamu uthi u-Adamu lena yithambo lamathambo ami.
Yeah.
Ukuze indoda izokwazi ukuprotecta nokuprovida kufanele kube yiyona ethandileyo kuqala. Uma indoda ingathandanga kuzoba nzima ukuprotecta nokuprovida. Bese kuzobuya nokuthi owesifazane uthethe ekhaya uyasebenza. Ukusebenza komuntu wesifazane uma nishadile indoda esuke ivumile isuke kuyenye indlela yokuprovide ukuthi uvume wena njengendoda. Uma ungavumile njengendoda ngisho umuntu wesifazane ube nawo umsebenzi ubengesebenze uma indoda izonquma ukuthi kuzophilwa la ekhaya ngicela kodwa nayo indlela yokuphila. Iy'nqumo ey'ningi emshadweni uma ngabe kwakhiwa umuzi ngokwesiko nangokukaNkulunkulu umuzi wakhiwa ngendoda. Indoda efanele ibe namandla ukuze kuzokwazi ukuphileka la ekhaya. Abantu besifazane bengayivuli le ndawanyana lomnyango baba uSoyo orongi ngoba bazothiwa sebe-abuseka behlukumezeka ngoba amadoda azobe ngabathandi.
Uxole nje ukuvimba kancane baba ngiyeza nje na upassionate kakhulu ukuthi hayi i-same WhatsApp group ngiyakubona noba Mfundisi ngiyahambelana.
But asibambe lapho quickly Zama Amanda, I'm watching and Mia ngati ngingashela wena uyangichaza. Everything njengawe seems perfect. The way you laugh, the way you talk, and your ears. I love you, Melody. Let's go for a quick ad break. Welcome back to Daily Thetha. It's a leap year. Now we know gore leap year go ba monate because dilo di ba lusinyana ra khona go shela le bo bote ra khona go ba kena ga di DM tsa bona re ba sendele di poem re ba butse ro yang fala or yang keeper na no mon keeper from loneliness tali wa me. So we're carrying on with the conversation, and we do have author of Wake Up Woman. We've got Linda Yende joining us on the couch. Then we also have a cultural expert, Nazreen Minty. Welcome to Daily Thetha.
Thank you.
Awesome, Melody.
So, I mean, we sit and we look at this conversation before we went to at that break. We just thought to ourselves, and it also had a bit of a touch of the patriarchy, and it made us question. When I went in the crowd, we were like, yeah. I said, when I was before, because bongavumi or bovuma interview show past.
No put tolan,
Okay, ngegama ndongisikhulula Thema lethu bheka.
Sure.
Yeah, well, into engathi kuqala one to us youth ngokumnandi ukukushelwa.
kumnandi into enhle esivuyisayo kodwa undoqo ngulo masingalahli amasiko wethu yaqonda nje sechile utata uCaltum ukuba mandulo uThixo wabeka umthetho uba indoda ezoprovide ntoni abantu abangabafazi so ukuba sizolahla lo mgaqo lowo zininzi izinto ezenzeka njengoba yaqonda so oqala ke into endingayisho number 1 ukuba
sondeze makancane
okay nisondeze okay into endingayisho oqala ukuba sovumela abafazi basishele oqala abazohlonipha oqala yiloyo nje
why which is what you think right not a fact because I mean angeke wazi
experience ngaloko abafazi
une experience
yes
ngicela ukukubuza you said something uthi uba sisovumela abafazi basishele asiceli leyo permission
yeah
it's important for you guys to understand that because as people si equal kaloko in front of God we are equal so asimceli sinenzela ifavor enhle kunishare
umsebenzi wethu
okay so Thisam kena ungiyeze usisi lapha kancane ngiyaza ukubedanga indaba yakho but sewuqale nje because usisi ngapha ngiyabona nje kuyashake sisi yini inkinga
oh mina ngivumelana nosisi ne
yeah
athi like we shouldn't let culture ukuthi like siphile kanjani endlini
yeah
isenzele imithetho and stuff
yeah.
And then I agree with you sis ukuthi like we should normalize women proposing ne without stigma surrounding it being an issue.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we've got a very interesting social media coming in from Sade Singamazwi. Just because she proposed marriage, it doesn't mean she'll be paying lobola or for the wedding. It shows she's ready for the next step with you. And all you have to do is follow her lead and take over from the proposal. No woman has to pay lobola for herself if she's the one moving out of her home to yours. And I think it's a very important one that we need to be able to speak about. And maybe Nazreen, you can tell us, as a cultural expert, what's your comment on that?
So I do agree that in our society we live at the moment, you know, there is like a lot of equal rights. So I think a lot of couples do date prior to getting married. It's not the way things used to work in the past. In that sense, the couple would have decided prior, like if they wanted to get married or not, regardless of who was the person who broached the subject to start with, you know, whether it is a male or the female. It would be a decision that was made. That's how it worked with me and my husband. And then I think what would happen after that is the man would still have to go and do the traditional, you know, ceremony of like bringing his family to the girl's house, asking for her hand in marriage and following the traditions. Because at the end of the day, culture has its place in society. You know, you've got, it's a beautiful thing for two families to come together and make that decision. It doesn't mean that the woman's giving up her rights. You know,
I like what you said, Nazreen, and I think it opens up another door. Because this thing ya gore banna ge bona ba le ready, wena o tshwantse o be ready.
No, but
so give me a chance.
Okay.
Men have this thing ya gore and it comes down with patriarchy. When he's now ready to propose marriage, you must also be ready. But you said something important. You said people date. They get to know each other. And already they would have discussed marriage, right? Now it's not a matter of who's asking, who's not, because both of them are on the same playing field in terms of marriage. Should that be the way we should be approaching things?
I think so. I think that if you're not ready to get married, regardless of what culture you come from, it's you heading for disaster, obviously. So when a couple is ready and they decide together that this is what they want to do, and it's a healthier way of approaching it, because then they're discussing it and saying, okay, well now it's, you need to speak to your parents, I need to speak to mine, we need to go through all the formalities, and it's a decision between two people, but also two families, because people forget that when you get married, it's not just two people, it's a whole lot of stuff that comes with it. And in the communities that we operate in, it's not like we live in isolation. It is a village raising a child, definitely. It's still like that. So, it's two families coming together. There needs to be respect, there needs to be understanding, there needs to be discussions prior, and that just, it takes away all the drama that could come afterwards. It makes the whole process easier because everyone's met each other, everyone's happy about the union, and things go much smoother.
So, Nazreen, I just want to poke the pig and because I feel like this becomes an imposed decision. Let's say we've spoken about marriage generally, but we didn't decide we're getting married. So now I'm eating my breakfast, so baby, can you marry me? And as a man, the expectation still sits on me, responsibility still sits on me. So my question is that at what point do we address the feeling that there is a sense of it being imposed?
And when you ask me, it's not an imposing.
But remember, you have to say yes or no.
You also have to say yes or no.
What do you say? But Linda, what do you say?
All right. I think firstly we need to start with the fact that we are at a cultural crossroads right now.
Sure.
Right now, the way that things are, you know, there used to be the gender roles used to be fairly clearly defined. Everything was pretty straightforward. The reason behind ilobolo, if we're going to start there, was the fact that I'm saying to your parents that I will be able to look after you. Now here I am, broke, unemployed. You're the one that's making the money.
Yes.
All right. Now you then say, will you marry me?
I think it's trolling me now. If you're broke, unemployed.
No, okay. But you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Let's just say I'm not even that, but I'm not quite
ready
there yet. All right, it's pretty much what you just said. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I'm not ready to step up from a financial perspective as yet. And then you say to me, hey, baby, so what do you say? Now, if I say no, that's kind of messed you up because you love me, you want to spend the rest of your and it's a very romantic thing to do. Add to that the fact that
the pressure.
Also,
we're not equipped to say no. Let me tell you why. Think about it.
Gents.
Am I right? Think about it. No, but think about it. From the day you hit puberty, you've had guys asking you out.
Sure.
We didn't have girls asking us out.
Okay.
We were trying to get to them, and they were going, no. And every now and again, we'd be lucky enough to get one that says yes.
Sure.
And that would be Christmas and New Year's rolled into one.
I understand.
Now, all of a sudden, we suddenly have to get ready for this woman that comes up and says, hey, Putin yaktanda, just kind of from the shelling perspective. She's bleeding me. I'm like, what? What just happened? I don't know how to respond.
But Linda, just to jump in there, I want to bring Najreen back in because I mean, in the Indian community, we've seen young marriages, we've seen just as like the Zulus pre-arranged, and just a quick one: if a guy is not ready and it happened the opposite, is it disrespectful? I mean, if now where the woman's asking the man out, would it be seen as a disrespectful approach?
So I've never heard of it happen before, where a woman has asked a man to marry him. I think, especially if you're talking about arranged marriages, I don't think it would quite work that way because the decision always lies with the female at the end of the day. Arranged marriages are not as common as people think they are, so I think I don't really know. In my own family, I can think of like one. Everyone else has known the person that they married prior to getting married. So it's not as common, and I can't really comment on that because with arranged marriages, it could depend. Because remember, in the Indian community, there's different religions. So you get Muslim and Hindu and Christian, and so it would depend on the family and all of those things. But I think that, like, at the end of the day, it's mostly you know, the woman's decision at the end of the day, to decide whether or not the marriage is going to go ahead. So I've never heard of it.
Just hold it there for us, Nazreen. We'll come back with it and get further clarity. But for now, let's take a quick ad break. Hey, Gwabela moga Daily Thetha, re botsa gore na is it okay gore mosadi a shele or mosadi a di kgopelele lenyalo? If wa lenya ka sesi wa le kgopela na, or are you going to shy away? Now we have to understand gore we are living in 2020. 2020 ne? Hey, 2020 go gole. But before we come to our audience, we do have Usisi Sibongile, KZN. Sibongile, hello.
Hi.
Unjani sisi wami?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngicela ungene endabeni Tali.
Okay, uyazi ngihamba ngelinye ilanga ngathola isimanga ngiphendula le ndaba yophasta athi lento yelobolo isungulwe uNkulunkulu ukuthi umuntu wesilisa kufanele alobole umuntu wesifazane. La ngihamba noMandla Zulu, umbhali wephephandaba iBayede yakwaZulu. Kanye nabafowabo, they are the royal house, abantu bakwaZulu. sasisethekwini sihamba sisuke emelmoto safika ethekwini sadlula kwenye inkantolo bafike bangiqhubisa le nkantolo bathi yabona la le nkantolo le inkantolo la umantshi omlungu owasungula khona ukuthi ilobolo abantu abamnyama kufuneke bakhophe ilobolo kwaze kwaqala ngisho inkomo ukuthi inkomo ekufanele umuntu omnyama ayikhiphe inkomo ezingaki mangabe engasayithi inkomo engaki mangabe senengane kanjalo kanjalo Wathola ngathi mina kahle mina ngingabakwaZulu ngikhuluma ukuthi lento yasungulwa umlungu kanjani.
Sisibongile.
Thina njengoZulu asiyazi into yelobolo. Sazi ukuthi thina ilobolo livimba thina abantu abamnyama ukuthi sishade njengabelungu umlungu maye ufuna ukushada nomuntu ushadela nje
Sisibongile.
Abashona khona bayishadela.
Sisibongile. Ngixolisa ungene emlomeni.
Abashona khona lishadela.
Sisibongile.
Sacelwa umlungu.
Sisibongile akangizwi yangena manje. Sisibongile.
Loyo unegama lakhe ngiyakhohle ukuthi ke
Sisibongo.
kwathiwa umabhali.
Okay, sibambile indaba. Sisibongile is poking a bear.
You know the thing is now it's moving to a racial element, which I don't want us to sihlale kakhulu kuyona. But I want
not racial, it's historical.
Of 100%.
Yes.
But le ngifuna uku-understand ukuthi kusho ukuthi lento ayibhalwanga by the cultural element which was pastor was talking about ukuthi thina we are actually not the custodians of the story. That's what she's saying.
Where is cultural laws written anyway, Melody?
But
let's get the mic to Pastor to have him comment, please. Pastor, bathi ize nebulungu le ndaba yelobolo.
Bathi asayine eThekwini lapha eMajesty Court wena uthini baba? Uyayazi?
Indaba yelobolo is from the Bible.
P, which verse, Pastor?
Okay, mawufunda incwadi eGenesis chapter 24.
Yeah.
Uyafunda pha ukuthi the son of Abraham.
Yes.
Wahamba waya from kwaLabani eyozeka eyolobola intombazana egama linguRebecca.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It always ilobola comes from amadoda, from the Bible. Ilobola comes from the Bible. When efika lapha ya umkhonzi kaba Abraham eyolobolela unyana kaba Abraham uIsaac uRebecca kuthiwa wayephethe inkamela izinkomo imali whatever nje eyolobola. You understand? Then makefika lapha before afike lapha wakhuleka kuNkulunkulu esithi intombi ezaqhamuka la Nkosi mayibe intombi engiyisekela unyana wenkosi yami.
Okay, Pastor, let's get Linda to quickly comment on that.
Were those referred to as ilobolo or gifts? Because there's a very big difference.
Let me tell you something. Ilobola, it's a gift. It's to say thank you. Ngoba ukhulisela umntwana.
All right. So if I come to you with a gift, you have no right to refuse it, correct?
If you come to me
with a gift.
No, by definition of gift.
If you are saying gift.
No, listen. There's something that you missed here. There's something that you missed here. You cannot come to me.
Pastor and Linda, hold on. SABC is on Squash and 17.
And ngiyakuzwa passionate shithi ngelilanga mhlambe singayivula le nkulumo because this is what Daily Thetha does. Sivula inkulumo ukuthi ishise kanje ibuye futhi sikhulise isivula imqondo ngendlela esibona ngayo izinto emphakathini.
I'm just saying the same Bible that Pastor is referring to. In the Bible verse ethi abafazi bangakhulumi esontweni. Si interpreta kanjani. Very, very important. But it's a conversation for another day. Ladies, it's still the 29 tomorrow.
Hey.
Okay.
My phone is off tomorrow.
Yes.
See you next week. This one.